Hello everyone and welcome to Sharp Dress Gaming. I'm your host Richard and today we are back with Lessons in VGC brought to you by the Experience Share podcast. Now today we're going to be delving into something a little strange for a VGC team, but I think it's rather clever and I've been wanting to use this one for a while. And it's going to be, it's kind of complicated to use, but it's I still like it a lot. So what it is I called it Quash. For those of you who don't know, Quash is a move that when you use it, it makes the Pokemon you use it against go last. So what we have here, unrelated, just other Pokemon. We got Sour Patch Ferrothorn. It doesn't have an item. Let's give it Rocky Helmet, of course. Oops, I am in caps. Rocky Helmet. Rocky Helmet, Iron Barbs with Protect, Leech Seed, Gyro Ball, Thunder Wave, and then max defense. And then we have Voltage, the Magnetric, Mega Magnetric with Lightning Rod for its normal ability. Of course, changes when Mega Balls. Hidden Power, Ice, Thunderbolt, Flamethrower, Volt Switch, and then a fast Special Sweeper. Then we have Moses the Conkeldurr, Flame Orb Guts with the Tech Drain Punch, Mach Punch, Poison Jab. Poison Jab is something I usually don't use. I usually use like a Rock Slide or something. But if you can catch like an Azumarill with it, it works pretty well. And I'm going to go over every other Pokemon before the main event. We got Tyranitar, Chople Berry. I have not used any berries in VGC yet, so we're trying out Chople Berry to try and make it so he's not 4 times weak to fighting the first time. But he's got Crunch, Protect, Rock Slide, Brick Break. Brick Break is for other Tyranitars mostly. And then we have Nidoking. Wait, make sure everything's on the up and up. Oh, he doesn't have a gender or a nickname. What am I doing? What am I doing here? Gorgira. It's mostly because I was oh, we don't have a nickname on Nidoking either. How about Kingpin? I was watching somebody else's video actually on this, so I could get some good movesets and stuff for them. So that's why they don't have nicknames right away. But now they do. But we got Nidoking, Sheer Force with Life Orb. It's got Sludge Bomb, Flamethrower, Ice Beam, and Earth Power, and then also Fast Special Sweeper. And then we have the main event, Corbin the Murkrow, Eviolite Murkrow with Prankster. This is the Pokemon that has Quash, since Prankster makes it so it goes first. It also has Taunt, Feather Dance, and Foul Play. So essentially, just try and Quash as much as you can and use these Pokemon to take out that Pokemon before it can attack you and take you out. It's kind of the whole idea behind this kind of team. But with that, I'm going to find a few battles here for you guys and see what we can do with Quash. Alright everybody, welcome to our first battle. So, interesting team. Ludicolo is frozen and also Kangaskhan because we're still loading sprites apparently in Firefox. But they've got Mega Mawile, Ludicolo. It's Ludicolo. I was thinking Lucario for a second. I'm like, nope, it's Ludicolo. Mega Kanga, Talonflame, Flygon, and Rotom Freeze, or Rotom Fridge? What does he go by these days? Rotom Frost is what his name is. So, I'm thinking, Nidoking covers the Mawile, the Ludicolo, the Flygon. That's about it looks like. But Tyranitar covers Rotom, Frost, Talonflame. We need Tyranitar for Talonflame. Conkeldurr is going to put in some work here too, I think. Magnetric, not as much. If very little at all. Ferrothorn. I'm going to lead Murkrow, Nidoking. Tyranitar, and I'm really trying to decide on Conkeldurr or Magnetric, the Mega Magnetric. Well, let's see. Right now we have Flygon covered, we have Talonflame covered, we have Rotom Frost covered, we have Ludicolo, we have the Mawile. So it's really the Kanga, so we're going to bring Kong for Kanga. So here's Talonflame and Flygon, 2 that can't be affected by Ground-type moves. But what I'm going to do here... I'm going to switch Murkrow out for the Tyranitar, and then I'm going to Ice Beam the Flygon. Get him out of here, because I don't trust him. I don't trust him none. It might be Scarf, so it might hit us with Earthquake, which would be sad inside. He does go for Rock Slide, trying to get that flinch on Nidoking, but Flare Blitz from the Talonflame. Alright, that's unconventional, but Ice Beam will take out Flygon, so we are good on that front. Here comes the Mawile, which kind of scares me a little bit here. I'm just trying to think. We want to save Nidoking for the Mawile, even though it can Sucker Punch and knock us out anyway. Do we need to save the Tyranitar, though, is the question. Nidoking does not outspeed Talonflame, that's for shizzle. He's going to play rough with that Mawile, is the thing. I'm just going to protect, then hoping that the Talonflame doesn't come after Nidoking, I'm going to Earth Power the Mawile. So here's the Protect. Brave Bird on the Nidoking, I assumed as much. Hopefully he didn't Swords Dance. Nope, he did go for Iron Head on the Tyranitar. So, now what I can do here. I'm not sure. I'm going to bring out the Murkrow. And we're going to get a Rock Slide off to hopefully take out Talonflame, and we're just going to start Feather Dancing this Mawile. Start getting it so it's not doing any damage to us, hopefully. Hopefully. I mean, the Talonflame's probably coming after Murkrow, but we can probably take one. I'm hoping we can take one. There's the Feather Dance. Flare Blitz. Why is he Flare Blitzing so much? But Talonflame does go down from that Rock Slide, and Mawile, what are you going to do, brother? Iron Head my T-Tar? That's fine. Go for it. Go for it, bro. Ludicolo is going to be a problem. So Mawile's going to Iron Head us again, so I'm going to switch out the Conkeldurr, get our Guts boost off. And I am going to, in fact, Feather Dance the Mawile again because it can't switch out. So we're just going to make it basically useless. Oh, he fakes out the Murkrow. Iron Head hits Conkeldurr, that's fine. Conkeldurr will be okay with that. We get the burn. And now what we can do is Poison Jab the Ludicolo and, again, Feather Dance the Mawile, making it essentially useless. Even though it's probably going to play rough our poor Conkeldurr. We probably should have quashed there. We should be fine. Ice Beam will hit our poor little Murkrow. Play rough. Okay, yeah, we probably should have quashed. I mean, we would have come to the same conclusion either way, so I'm not too concerned. And here comes Tyranitar. Tyranitar really can't do anything to the Mawile because it resists every single one of our moves. So I'm going for Crunch. Yeah, it only does like 20. Yep, there's the game. It was close though, so that's good. At least we're getting better with this team. But let's move on to the next round, see if we can pick up a win. Alright guys, we are here with round 2, and interesting team. Looks like an Eviolite Gothorita, is that one? Gothita, Gothorita, I think is how it goes. Amoonguss, it is a rain team with Ludicolo, Politoed, and Kingdra, and then a Gengar. Probably the Mega to try and trap us in. It looks like it might even be a Parasong team, Rain Parasong. So what I am going to do, I will bring T-Tar, but I won't lead with it. We want something that's going to be able to take out Gengar, the thing. So I'm going to bring Murkrow, Nidoking again, Tyranitar. Then we're going to want... Ferrothorn. So here's Gengar and Amoonguss. I'm assuming Rage Powder is going to be happening from the Amoonguss, so I am going to taunt him so he can't keep doing it. And then I'm going to... I want to take out that Amoonguss as soon as possible. Because that Gengar is going to range Powder, so either way we're attacking it this turn anyway. So I think Flamethrower or Ice Beam will do quite a bit. I think Flamethrower just for burn on the Amoonguss. Gengar actually goes straight for Protect, so we do taunt the Amoonguss, so no Spore for you, young mister. And it actually does try using Spore, so now we can go after that Gengar. I'm going to actually double up Gengar Foul Play, and since he's not Mega yet, and I don't think he will be, I'm going to Flamethrower him. See what happens, because anything could happen. So it does Mega, it does go for the Perish Song, I do Flamethrower it, does quite a bit, Foul Play, will take out the Mega Gengar, so he won't be able to keep switching in between, which is nice. Our Perish Song does go down, or does start, that means. Gothorita does come out to try and keep us in so that we will eventually die from this Perish Song. But the thing is... what is the thing? I think we're just going to have to go after Gothorita. I'm going to actually taunt it, just for good measure. And then I'm going to go for Earth Power or Sludge Bomb. Earth Power or Sludge Bomb. Same amount of damage. I am going to go for Sludge Bomb on the Gothorita. It does Protect. Well, that was just a waste of a turn. I was thinking about taking out Amoonguss, but YOLO swag at this point. And I got to make sure Taunt. Amoonguss's Taunt wore off, so I'm going to Taunt it again. Taunto, and then we're going to Earth Power the Gothorita yet again. I can't remember if Psychic resists poison or not. So it's probably even safer to go for Earth Power. We're going to try and take this guy out, though. It probably won't, and we'll probably just be going 2v2 here. Since Gothorita won't die from the Perish Song, whereas he can actually switch Amoonguss out. Let's go for Rage Powder. I do taunt it. Earth Power doesn't take out Amoonguss, and Thunder Wave, we are immune to that. So nice try, I guess. But here's the thing. He's going to switch out Amoonguss here. So should we double up on Amoonguss? That's what I'm thinking. Actually, I can... well, he's going to Protect with Gothorita. What was it? He hasn't shown his other Pokemon yet. So it's either Ludicolo, Kingdra, or Politoed. Huh. I'm going to just get damage off on it, and then Sludge Bomb I think is going to be the best. I'm going to Sludge Bomb in case it's a Ludicolo. It is Kingdra, so... did we Feather Dance? No, we Foul Played. It'll still do quite a bit to Kingdra. So that Kingdra's almost dead, so we both of my Pokemon do go down. So we got Gorgira and Sour Patch here. Unfortunately, he's going to be able to easily Perish Song. But if we want to do that, we're going to punish him with a Crunch from Tyranitar. And we're going to try and Gyro Ball the Kingdra. Even though he resists it, he'll still do enough to knock it out because Kingdra's so much faster than Ferrothorn. So Scald on the Tyranitar. It is Life Orb, so it does take itself out. So we're doubling up on this Gothorita here. And it goes for Psychic on Ferrothorn. Alright. So I think we got this now that it's a Amoonguss Gothorita. Yeah, he even says GG. Not bad, not bad. Not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad. Going to Crunch the Gothorita, and Ferrothorn can't do much to either of them, so he's just going to Gyro Ball Amoonguss, even though they're both slow as poop. So there goes Gothorita. No Perish Song for you. Sludge Bomb, I'm immune. I guess he's just giving up at this point. And Sandstorm does take out the Amoonguss, so there goes Game 2 for us. So we will be going to Game 3 here. And let's see what we can do. Alright guys, we're here with round 3, and for some reason everybody wants to run Ludicolo and Mega Mawile today. But we do see quite the Fire-type weakness on this team with Klefki, Mega Mawile, a Heracross, probably Mega or Scarf, and Aegislash. And then we got Ludicolo and Dragonite. So Nidoking is obvious. So we're gonna the same lead, Murkrow, Nidoking. And then let's see what else we can do here. Conkeldurr really can't do anything in this match except for Poison Jab the Ludicolo, which Nidoking already takes care of, so I'm not too concerned. We're not bringing Conkeldurr. That's final. Putting down the law. But Tyranitar can hit Aegislash, Dragonite. That's about it for those guys. While his Manectric can hit Dragonite, Aegislash, Heracross, Mawile, Klefki. So we're bringing the Mega Manectric. And then do we want to bring Feral again? Let's bring Feral. Alright, so we got our Murkrow and our Nidoking. And then Klefki and Ludicolo. Perfalicious Definitious. So we're going to taunt the stupid Klefki. And we're going to Flamethrower this stupid Klefki. We're doubling up on Klefki. This Ludicolo is probably going to fake out 1 to 2. That's why I doubled up on Klefki. Because either way... So there's the taunt. Klefki essentially can't do anything. It tried to use Rain Dance, so this is a Rain team, and then Ludicolo Leech Seeds the Nidoking. Okay, I see you doing your thing. So he's probably going to switch Klefki, because Klefki really can't do anything else now. And I'm going to say it's pretty safe to Feather Dance where that Klefki is, and then we're going to Sludge Bomb the Ludicolo. So in comes the Aegislash. Here's the Feather Dance, in case it does have any special moves. Sludge... Excuse me! Excuse me! I got so surprised I swallowed my spit. Sludge Bomb does one-shot the Ludicolo. So now we're into a double fire weakness here. I am going to Feather Dance the Heracross and Flamethrower it, because the Aegislash is probably just going to King Shield. Trying to be cheeky. But we're going to Feather Dance the Heracross because Heracross is always physical. No exceptions. It is a Mega, so there's that. And then Flamethrower almost one-shots the Heracross. It does get the Earthquake off it, hurting its own Aegislash. And then Aegislash automatizes. I'm surprised that Aegislash didn't have a weakness policy on it. Try and get some, you know. But we do outspeed, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to Quash the Aegislash and then Flamethrower on the Heracross, taking it out. Oh, he does Shadow Sneak, so it doesn't really matter. So Quash really... Okay, cool. Flamethrower takes out the Heracross, though, and that does end him. End his life. And here comes Klefki again. Klefki, I know your games. Taunt. And the Aegislash is going to take us out. I am going to switch Nidoking out into Sour Patch. Just get some extra damage off, because I'm sure he's just going to Shadow Sneak us. Yep, there's a Shadow Sneak, so he's taking more damage than he's dealing. And here comes the taunt onto the Klefki. Klefki can't Thunder Wave. Who's going to Thunder Wave? Probably Murkrow, but who cares, because we've got Prankster. Oh, Klefki's got Prankster too. We outspeed Oh, I completely forgot Klefki had Prankster. What we can do now... yeah, that Aegislash is going to be doing jack with the Feather Dance on it. So I'm going to... let's just Feather Dance him again. Why not? And then I'm going to Leech Seed the Klefki just to be getting health off of it. Sacred Sword, doing nothing, boy. Holy damage. Holy damage, Batman. And then he struggles. Oh, neat. Aegislash did have a Lychee Berry, by the way, so it raised his attack, but we Leech Seeded him. So that was the end of that Aegislash, since the Klefki went down to struggle damage with Iron Barbs and Rocky Helmet. So I did end up figuring out this team, or we just went up against the right teams for this team to go against. So I'm proud of this team. I like it. I mean, I completely ripped it off from somebody else, but I like using it, and maybe I'll start making it a little bit more my own as I keep playing it. But thank you guys for joining us, and be sure, if you haven't already, go check out the Experience Share podcast. Their links can be found in the description. So please check that out. And leave a like while you're down there. I mean, it's just a little clicky clue, and you'll be set to go. Thank you guys for joining us. We'll see you next time. Bye.